Now, watermelon is weakness. See, that's how you get you. I got a weakness for potassium, calcium, shit like that, right? So I can't eat that. But every now and then, in moderation. I'm not a moderated motherfucker. Like the chick said, you don't need shit in moderation. You eat 4 bowls of cereal. You know, that's 20-something days of sugar.
Really?
Yeah, teaspoon, tablespoons of sugar. So they don't tell you how it is. The chick was, they was doing it in Canada, right? They was like, okay, tomato soup has this amount of sugar, right? And when they put grams and this and that, you can't understand what the fuck that means. And it's per serving. Like those bag of chips, right?
Right.
A bag of chips is like maybe 8 servings. But they tell you every little the bag you eat, not even a bag, every portion of that bag
Is the nutritional is the
a daily sort of salt.
okay.
So I eat a whole bag. That's 5 days of salt that I just consumed. And they don't tell you. It's all what I said. It's about the bliss. The bliss is what can I make you eat it and not regulate. That's why America is all about gluttony. It's like, motherfucker, I eat a hamburger, this, that, all that shit fucks you up. And now I gotta regulate. When you get down to eating your diet and stuff, it's all about watch the fat, watch the this, watch the that. And of course your body has to watch it. Now you got all this thing you're dealing with carbohydrates, calories, you count all that, and now you just totally off the mark.
You off the what, Charles?
You diabetic.
Huh? What did you say, Charles?
You are diabetic by default.
Right.
You are trying to do the right thing. Like I thought I was eating right. I'm eating bad. Cheese, all kind of shit. And you thinking, oh, cheese is protein, it's all right. Shit clogging up your cholesterol, make you congested, all kind of stupid shit. Bananas is a whole source of potassium and sugar in one fucking banana. That's why it's like milk, wheat bread, shit like that is off the register. And it doesn't eat a whole grain milk, a bread and milk and this and that. All that shit's on the diet.
Really?
Which us as black people can't intolerant. We can't even digest milk. Not to mention all the dairy products and this and that. Now there's things behind eggs. It's like, oh shit. What the fuck? Then they got my nutrition said it's okay to eat eggs. Now the guy who was talking about who said it's cool to eat bacon or whatever and an embryo of a chicken. Who said it was cool? What diet said that was okay to eat that as a breakfast? Why not oatmeal? Why not this or that? What about an embryo and some bacon? What the fuck? And in my thing, I gotta eat a lot of protein. Because there's a thing, parathyroid and all this shit, I gotta eat the protein for albumin, which is protein in my blood. I can't be vegetarian, which means I gotta avoid a lot of vegetables, which I can't eat anyway. Remember I talked about that shit in the beginning? So I gotta regulate all that. So I can't even be vegetarian if I want to. And most proteins are vegetable based. So I can't eat that. I can't do that.
Hey. What's your name, Charles? Since I've been on the phone with you, I just pulled up in 2020. They have a published stem cell therapy for kidney damage, doing with regenerative medicine under the Mayo Clinic.
Huh.
And you can sign up for it and request a consultation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you want me to send you the link?
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Let me try to find it on my phone while I'm on the phone with you. Yeah. And that's pretty recent.
You know, when I was at UCSD, right? And I got, injections for my eyes.
So Charles, is your blindness attributed to your kidney problem too?
Yeah, it's all together. See, that is attacks multiple organs. That's why it's so deadly. People take it so slightly, but this shit is it's epidemic. It's epidemic. So this disease, so that's why it's like, okay, it attacks your kidney, it attacks this, liver, that. So all this shit is fucked up. And that's why dialysis is a pacification. So once the kidneys go, you got the liver go, you got all kind of shit happen. And then you need a transplant. You know that it's money. It's all about the money. The transplant costs thousands of dollars. And then I gotta take immune suppressing drugs for the rest of my life. That's the thing, but now I'm in a zone where, like you said, you found a Mayo Clinic. So there's some research going on, and I'm a top pick because I'm a black man with all the diseases. Like I got friends, he on dialysis now. It's a black man, he a little overweight, and these are things that they don't tell you. I was watching Married at First Sight. The one girl, she's diabetic, she's taking insulin. She's a little white girl. Man. So you don't have to be a big motherfucker to be I have an Asian friend, she's like skinny as hell, and she's diabetic. And she had to overcome it. And it's like, there's a way to cure it and deal with it. But they don't tell you that. They be like playing stupid. We don't know. Just do medicine and then so you on the fast pace to dialysis. And you're like, no, I don't want to be on dialysis. I was like, I don't want to be on it. If I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. That's how I was. I was like, fuck it. And then I saw my mom go through it, and it's like it's a death thing. Like, okay, let's say you love chocolate, right? I tell you can't eat chocolate no more. Okay, oh, by the way, you can't eat this, you can't eat that, you can't eat this no more. And if you eat it, you call yourself going to diabetic coma or whatever, and you'll die. Everything you'll die. You'll die. You'll die. How can I stop this? You don't know. Take these pills, will fuck you up a little more, and we're not gonna tell you. We don't know. We don't know nothing. You got all these years of research and you don't know shit. Okay. So now I gotta go out there and find the research myself. And ain't condoned by the Board of Health or whatever. now I go to Mexico, I go to do this, that. See, that's when motherfuckers like that make their money. Oh, go get stem cells to research shit, I'm gonna shoot you in the ass for $700. When you shoot a motherfucker in the ass with some lamb cell shit for $700 a shot, what would tell you to say, no, I don't want that money? I'm gonna do this to help this motherfucker out. We ain't got no money. The industry has bankrupted motherfuckers.
Or not only that, Charles, and I understand it's some kind of compromise where basically you have to put in some kind of something to add to 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 commit. But in return, if your shit works, you are of more value as a paid testimony than anything than a person trying to get your money.
That's what I'm saying. The clinic you just found is Mayo Clinic, and it's like, oh, the Mayo Clinic is a clinic that they ain't gonna trip, they want to find out. But when somebody wants you to pay $15,000, it's like, you a crock of shit. How you gonna hit me up for some shit? It don't make sense. How you gonna charge me for some shit? But if I was to cure myself, motherfuckers be on your ass for some fucking cures. Everybody be coming from across the world for your shit. So now, I don't think your shit is worth shit because you ain't doing the shit. Like, if I tell you, do this and you make millions, but you rather take $2,000 from me because you don't think it works. But you don't wear air over my head like it's good to go. You understand?
Mm-hmm. And so knowing that people are desperate.
Give me $25,000 and I shit. I take your mortgage. I take up your mortgage. I take care of that. But you gonna be like, damn, okay, so I'm gonna give you 25,000 and 100,000 gone. Wow.
Charles, I do have an idea for you that maybe you might be able to use as a negotiating instrument if you find something that somebody's willing to give you a test on. Maybe you can let them put a UCC lien on your house because you got equity, right? And if their therapy works, then fine, you pay them. But if not, something like that where you didn't have to come out of their pocket, but they willing to treat you as a testimony. And worst case scenario, they can get the lien. You could put a lien on your house as collateral to pay for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that could be a negotiating instrument for you because you do have that property, and it's of no use to you when you dead and gone and you don't have children, right? So at this point, that might be your greatest commodity right now. That if you do find some kind of treatment somewhere in the world or something that you want to try before you get these kidneys, maybe that's an advantage that you can use and say, listen, I have all this equity in my home. And if this works, you'll be willing to give up your home to have a new lease on life, because I know you will be able to go out there and make something of yourself because you will be a testimony. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be the worst case scenario, to get a new leaf on life. But worst case scenario, you might not have the physical money, but maybe you negotiated, and if this person ain't full of shit, they would consider something like that, and you being a testimony.
Yeah.
Because I think if a person meets you and they really sincerely get to know you and get to know how much you've attempted to defy odds, how you probably have been the biggest player in keeping yourself alive all these years. Like I would bet on you if I knew what I had was going to really truly improve your life and I wasn't bullshitting you. I would bet on you.
Right. But that's where when somebody say, well, I'm not gonna risk that let you know this motherfucker's full of shit. That's what I'm saying. It's like I understand what you're saying. You're like, hey, fucking gamble. But it's like, what if a motherfucker pick me out of my shit? Either I say, this, that, and then I fuck around and die anyway. They say, well, we got to lien on this motherfucker's property.
Well, you dead at this point,
Yeah,
and you can make sure you need to go ahead and will it to my foundation, and I'll make sure I take care of it. Cool. You got your affairs in order like that too, Charles? What's gonna happen?
No, I don't.
Well, you can go ahead and will that to my foundation. But yeah, I'm serious. But I'm just like, we got to get our affairs in order too. But so that might be some kind of idea, Charles, that if you decide to go down this rabbit hole, I just sent you about 2 or 3 different articles up to something that was just published in 2022 about.
Where's that Maya thing at?
I don't know where that's at, but I just sent you 2 more articles where somebody have recently written about up into this year. So that article was written in 2020. I just sent you 3 different links via text. I don't know if you're gonna be able to read it or not. Just let me know. I just when I did a overall view, I said, oh, there's something more recent. So maybe from when you looked into it some years ago, there may be some more advances. So see what they're saying and then go from there. I don't have a lot of time. I got the links, and when I get some time, I'll try to go over it. But the one with the Mayo Clinic, they definitely got a register number. It's a register to receive notification when there are new posts for the Center of Regenerative Medicine blog. Refer to this blog post for help, and then you can sign up.
Was that the first thing you sent me, or?
Yeah, that would no. No. It actually ended up being the second one. Hold on, let me just confirm. It's the second one. One was an article, and one was the regenerative blog for Mayo. So the second one, Charles.
Okay, stem cell therapy for kidney damage repair. Ooh, all right. See, now that's some shit. I'd be like, I go for some shit like that. And if you got a clinic behind you, and you're gonna do some stem cell research, and you gotta prove it. You got a big ass, all this shit, and you're going against the industry. That's like, man,